What's going on, everybody? My name is Cole. This is Transparent Indigo. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you have already subscribed, thank you. We just hit 165. I'm super excited about that. And if you are new here, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and hit the bell notification so you know every time I release a new video. Today I want to give a little bit of advice about the law of attraction that I didn't know when I started on my journey. So for those of you that are new to this topic, if you have not heard of the law of attraction yet, I highly suggest going and looking it up. It's fantastic to know about this because whether or not you know about it, the law of attraction never turns off. It's always working. So we want it to work in our favor. And there's also some mistakes that people, including myself, have made along the way, such as thinking that you can't have any negative thoughts. Because if you have negative thoughts, it's going to come back to you in your reality. Well, that can be not so good because if you're constantly trying to resist negative thoughts, the more they'll persist. Because the more you resist something, the more it persists. So that's just a side note. But if you're just starting off on this, don't be intimidated by negative thoughts. We want to let those thoughts run through us, release them, let them go. That's a whole nother video. The secret within the secret. What I want you to know, if you don't already know, is that with the movie, the book, The Secret, I'll leave a link to those things down in the description box below, especially for the people that have never heard of it. There is a film and a book called The Secret that goes into a lot of detail about the law of attraction and how to work with it. Because we're not taught this when we're growing up, at least not from, the mandatory schooling. So this is new to a lot of us. What the book and the video left out is something so incredibly important. You're going to need to know this to actually manifest the things that you want in life, and especially the really big stuff. The secret is this. You must reprogram your subconscious mind. You're going to want to learn about the differences between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind when you're working with the law of attraction. If you don't understand how those work, then it's quite possible that you're not going to be seeing what you want. You might not be able to manifest things, and then you could become frustrated and angry and think it's not working. The thing is again, the law of attraction, it's a universal law of this universe. It is always working. But we want it to work in our favor, so it's important for us to study the subconscious mind and the conscious mind and how those two work. Now I'm going to leave a link to a video I made about specifically how you reprogram your subconscious mind, because there's a few different things you can do. I've mentioned script writing, affirmations, saying them when you're awake, saying them when you're asleep, going into meditation, writing things out. These are all parts of it. And it might sound intimidating at first, like it's a bunch of work, but I like to think of it as an investment in my life. Because the thing is if we're holding old programs, so to say, belief systems in our subconscious mind that don't align well with what we want to see, like if I want to see a $2.5 million house in California, but my old belief systems equate to me living in poverty, what I'm trying to say is if I haven't gone back and I hadn't done the reprogramming, then no matter how many times I visualize that really nice house, I'm not going to see it come into fruition if my subconscious still believes that I'm in poverty. If that makes sense. And I hope it does, because that's a huge part of the secret within the secret, is we can only manifest things that we're in vibrational frequency with. So if you want to have a bunch of abundance come into your life, if you're not seeing it, but all you're seeing is lack in your outer world, then you're running old programs and feelings and emotions of lack in your inner. Because what we must also remember is that our inner world reflects into our outer world. It's very important that we feel good inside, that we let go of any old negative beliefs, negative people, negative situations, that we cut ties with all of it and follow our heart and what our gut intuition tells us to do in this life. Just think of yourself as a computer program. Your guides, your angels, your higher self, your higher consciousness is always there to help you, is always there to get your attention. If you're seeing synchronistic numbers, if you're seeing 1111 on the clock all the time, like, you have every ability to tap in with your guides. And even if you're not seeing the numbers, everybody has the ability to tap in. And this goes back into your pineal gland and the center of your brain. Like, it all goes so deep. But the point of this video was to let you know that the secret within the secret of the law of attraction, it's not a secret anymore. And I'm not the first person to talk about this. But in case you haven't heard, I wanted you to know, it's reprogramming your subconscious mind. So I hope this helps you. And again, check out the video I had made, I don't know if it was 2 months ago, but it's about reprogramming the subconscious mind. Because when you start to do these things, I promise you, you will start seeing your reality, your outer reality, which is a reflection of your inner reality. You will see shifts in your life. And sometimes they'll be small, and sometimes they will be huge, to the point where you're like, how did I get here? But it's great. Because once you start understanding all these principles and you start working toward them and using them and utilizing them in a positive way in your life, you can literally do anything. And I say that with good intention. This whole channel is good intentions. So I hope this helps you. And if you have any more questions about that, please leave them in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And again, thank you to everybody who's been watching the videos, who have been commenting on my videos. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And yeah, I'm grateful to be here talking to you about this. I think this is one of the most important bits of information that I've personally picked up over the past few years. So I wanted to share it with you. If you haven't heard this already yet, is that the reprogramming your subconscious mind aspect of all of this, of spirituality, the law of attraction, it's one of the missing key components that a lot of teachers won't talk about. I mean, and respectfully, I see that, some people, it's like they want you to purchase this information from them. Now, I never purchased any information, and it took me a lot longer to figure this out. So maybe I could have figured it out sooner if I would have gave somebody money for their accelerated program or this and that's all fine and dandy too. But if you're in a position where you're not ready to just start dropping thousands of dollars for programs, then there's part of it. There it is right there for free, because I love you, because I want to help humanity. But yeah, it can be great too to purchase these programs and have a coach walk you through hand by hand. Because I could tell you this now and it still might not make much sense. And I hope it does. But I started to understand it more just by studying it, by studying from different teachers. Law of attraction, reprogramming your subconscious mind. You're going to start seeing everything that you want in your outer world once you start healing and reprogramming your inner world. Much love. Have a fantastic day, night, wherever you're at in this now moment.